What is going on YouTube? Haterback making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Guys, we are continuing to get absolutely blasted, wrecked, dumpage, whatever you want to call it. We're getting pummeled. Hopefully you guys heard Terra got absolutely annihilated. Over the past week, you can see here the trending coins. Terra, their stable coin, actually dumped incredibly low, as well as their actual crypto dumped 97%, 99%. Everything is getting liquidated. You can no longer trade that. Pretty insane stuff. All you got to do is type in what happened to Terra on Google if you want to learn a little bit more about these two coins. Absolutely insane to see how quickly Terra actually managed to get wrecked, liquidated, done. Everything is gone with this coin here, down 99% in literally 30 days. Absolutely nuts. And this all happened within 4 or 5 days, to be honest with you. Now, top 10 cryptocurrencies is getting wrecked too. You can see everything is now down. Imagine 20% in 24 hours. This is why we shorted these coins. I don't know what's going on with the markets, guys. Everything is getting pummeled. Bitcoin's down 8%, not really doing too bad, but we have coins like Ethereum down 10, BNB is down 14.4, XRP's down 20%, Cardano's down 20%, Solana 30, Doge 22, Polkadot 28, Avalanche 38. I mean, imagine a 40% drop after seeing these major dumps in the past here. Fortunately for us, we were lucky. We expected and planned for these runs to happen, and we shorted XRP. Simple enough, very easy to do so. The reason we did this is because you can see on the weekly charts here, we discussed specifically, I don't care who's watching, whoever it is, whatever you want to say down in the comments, we specifically stated if at any point we see the price of crypto, the price of XRP specifically, close on Sunday, this weekly candle below this major support here at 56 cents, expect to see the following week see major dumpage, because typically we retest this and we're followed by a candle up. This could very well be a candle down as well. Vice versa, we retested this. This could be a candle up as well as a candle down. We can go even further in the past. We've retested it over here, referencing a candle down. Same exact thing is happening right now. Unfortunately, we closed below our major support, so we are able to enter a short position at 56 cents here. We've even updated the trades and put more short positions in on our Patreon, which is linked in the description down below. For you guys, if you missed out on Sunday night's run opportunity right here. So we put a short in at 56 cents. We're currently falling down to 42 cents. We were as low as 39 cents, and the markets are just getting absolutely wrecked and destroyed. My biggest worry is on the stock market. I hope that we're not going to see as big of an impact, although we probably will today within the stock market. I hope we don't. But cryptocurrency specifically is getting pretty much annihilated across the boards here. So we do have to look more about this today and in today's episode. Talk a little bit more about what's going on, but you can see we're still tanking lower within Ethereum here. Bitcoin is still tanking lower, not doing too bad, and you can see the S&P 500 hasn't really updated itself because the markets aren't open for another half hour, but we'll see what exactly happens within the S&P 500. Otherwise, today's video is brought to us by One World Nation. As you guys can see, they are a play to earn game linked to crypto markets, which is actually pretty cool. They have a lot of NFTs which are dropping very, very, very soon. A little bit later into today's video, I am going to be talking a little bit more in depth about One World Nation, which is really cool, about how they've pretty much linked crypto to specific NFTs. So yeah, very cool game, very, very, very well built in my opinion here, but I'll show you guys a little bit more about this later on. Otherwise, definitely make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, before we continue any further, super quick, I have just recently launched my new finance channel, which I have linked right in the beginning of the description. Definitely make sure to go sub to that channel. Watch the video here as it's super important. We're going to be dropping another one probably Friday of this week on ETFs. You know, spoiler alert, but we're going to be doing a giveaway for some cash. Once we had 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be picking one of the random 1,000 subscribers. So go sub to the channel here for an opportunity to win some money. But with that being said, diving into the technical analysis, markets are getting pummeled, guys. It's really unfortunate. I would just want to type in like Bitcoin news, because the markets are absolutely absolutely getting wrecked. Obviously, Terra is getting destroyed here. Bitcoin's the only coin that's actually like holding on to some of its value, but crypto is pretty much getting spanked today. I just want to see if there's any other opinions about this. Coinbase earnings were bad. Mara raises obviously everything's about Terra right now. Plunges. Yeah, not really seeing much about that right now, but in regards to the actual markets overall, we're getting pretty much wrecked across the board. And we were talking about this potentially happening in the past, how we might expect to see one last, panic dump in the price of cryptocurrency, which would probably set us down to the lowest point. And I think that's probably today. As you guys can see, global crypto market cap is 1.3 trillion. Markets got spanked 12.65% in literally 24 hours here. Some of these cryptocurrencies are down 30 to 40% overall. It's actually nasty. It's nasty to see this. Some, Terra is down 97, but you have a lot of these coins. ApeCoin, which was a total pump and dump scam, in my opinion, is down 64%. I don't even want to see the charts here, but you can probably just tell how quickly, we pumped and dumped. Like, this is not, it's not even worth getting involved in something like this that swings from $11 all the way up to $24, now trading at $5. If you invested anything in ApeCoin, you would have gotten wrecked. Pretty much every cryptocurrency. Fortunately, how we plan these things is usually within the top 10 cryptocurrencies. These coins do come back. They have utility and they will lift ourselves back up. It is almost expected here. The ones that are falling the least is Ethereum and Bitcoin, because they're utility and we need to use them. Obviously, BNB is used. XRP can be used. Not yet, but they are still very, very, very important, and that's why they've been pretty much trading within the top 10 for a very long time here. But in regards to the markets and how we can pretty much manage this, we have said on Sunday, you can go back in my previous videos, we talked about this. Let's see if I can pull it up on YouTube. A couple of days ago, Sunday, so today is what, Wednesday, so about 3 to 4 days ago, we basically were watching this bottom support level here, deciding what's going to actually happen. You can see we've pretty much drawn out the bottom support, talked about this point in time that if broken through that point, we were going to see major slumpage, major corrections to the downside, and we'd put a short position in. And that's exactly what we did. We were able to put a short position in. We have Bityard pulled up. We have XRP pulled up. We were able to enter a beautiful short entry position, basically using the top support right here, the top resistance right here. We have clearly our beautiful sideways horizontal support level. This is the price floor. We discussed in depth that if at any point we broke this weekly candle, closed the weekly candle below our major support, we'd enter a short position. As you can see right here, we closed below here. We closed below the 59-cent support level right here, closed at like 56 cents on Sunday night, entered the short position by creating a market order, typing in the amount of leverage that you want, whatever is up to you, and then typing in margin, and then literally clicking sell short. We were able to short and capitalize off this dump, which is still happening here, because I explained every single video, that once we confirm this breakage right here, we were going to see a very substantial dump. Obviously, I also said there's big possibilities of seeing a reversal to the upside, because everybody wants to believe that markets are going to swing to the upside here. But there's a big chance that one of the two is going to happen, and it's going to happen with so much volume that it's going to give us plenty of opportunity to buy in. That's exactly what I said. Given in the previous history that when we retest this level, we either dump to the downside, which has been a continuous pattern here, or we pump to the upside. There's no in between. We typically see this major burst. So the fact that we were retesting it again, was either going to leave us with a big pump or a big dump. Unfortunately, we had a big dump. We were talking about possibly seeing an Elliott wave, which could vouch our opinion as to seeing a correction to the upside, but it's just not happening. And here we are with a major slump to the downside. We called this drop here. We entered shorts at about 56 cents when the price closed on Sunday night. And since then, we've been leveraging to the downside, which has done very, very, very well for us. All right, but before I continue any further, I do want to talk about One World Nation with you, today's sponsor. I want to give a huge shout out to OWN, also known as One World Nation, for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, One World Nation is an NFT-based play-to-earn gaming platform that is not only dropping soon, but will have a bunch of casual games linked to the crypto markets. Their mint is starting on the 20th of May, and you can get a discount on their NFT by registering to the whitelist through the link in my description. Now, their team consists of about 15 full-time and part-time employees working from various parts across the globe, and it's fully doxed and transparent. Now, to achieve an arcade of Web3 games, OWN is personifying cryptocurrencies as their own NFTs. For example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana will be represented by warriors called Crypto Knights. There are a few more, though, that haven't actually been minted yet, but I do know that one more Crypto Knight NFT will be revealed before mint, and it will be Matic. So a total of 4 clans will be released in the first NFT sale, and these Crypto Knights are the NFTs of OWN, and players can own these NFTs, breed them, and use them in various upcoming games that One World Nation will be deploying in the coming years, such as fantasy games, Crypto Knight Racing, Flappy Knights, and many more. Now, within each crypto clan, there can be Crypto Knights at 4 distinct power levels, and the more powerful a Crypto Knight is, the rarer they are, just like in the real world. Now, rare means obviously more powerful, and Crypto Knights have distinct advantages in gameplay, which means win higher rewards and have a greater chance of earning cryptos. Now, players will be earning cryptocurrencies by playing these minigames in the OWN platform, and at One World Nation, they are gamifying the crypto ecosystem to push the crypto space forward. And people can play fun games around crypto markets, earn lots of rewards, and learn more around crypto during this process. Now, there will be 2 currencies within the OWN project. First is Owned, which will be the governance token within One World Nation, which will eventually be used for distributing game rewards as well. Now, there is also LFG, which is the proof of play currency. And winning LFG would be a function of being active on the platform and playing more games rather than winning the game. And these life gems can be used to breed Crypto Knights and grow your family, and the platform will also have a daily prize pool of up to 10 Ethereum. Now, each Crypto Knight clan will have 3,200 Genesis NFTs, and One World Nation has also announced that it has even received $2 million in seed funding from seasoned investors like Better Capital, Polygon Studios, Cloud Capital, and Indig, to name just a few. So guys, for more information, make sure to join their Discord and Twitter, which I have linked down in the description of today's video. But with that being said, guys, let's jump back into today's episode. But otherwise, looking at these other cryptos, because I feel like that's enough to talk about within XRP right now. Unfortunately, we are now back down into the oversold levels here. Looking at the daily, we're extremely oversold. It pretty much is just mapping out bottoms right now, so keep a tight stop loss. Ethereum hasn't fallen that much. We're pretty much back down to the previous level that we were at, kind of holding on for dear life, extremely oversold. We have Bitcoin here, which is extremely oversold, trading at $29,000. Unfortunately, we just managed to break the most vital support level, Bitcoin has had, and this is not a good sign. This is not a good sign at all. The fact is, well, we have a little time left. We have again until Sunday to pretty much determine where the heck Bitcoin wants to go. But if we see Bitcoin break through the 31K support, and you can see why this is such a major support here, expect to see an immediate short sell all the way down to about $16,000, $20,000. I mean, it's just going to drop. We're going to drop to 20. We're going to drop to 15. It's going to be very harsh and very aggressive here. So, I mean, if you want to play a conservative, once again, we have a trade open on XRP, but another one can be opened on Bitcoin depending on how we close Sunday night. There's still a slight possibility of reversal back up to hold support here, but if not, we're going to continue to stumble lower. So get, your positions ready. Be prepared. Sign up for BitYard down in the description below. And lastly, looking at the S&P, which opens in about 15 minutes now, it's going to be hit or miss, guys. It's unfortunate. We're basically near oversold on the daily charts here. The weekly has a little bit of room to head lower here. I really want to hope that we, stay at this support. This is the bottom support. This is the top support of our massive, I'm going to jump to the monthly charts now. Our massive, ascending fractal. We've had bottom support since 08, 09 here. We've started this ascending fractal here. We've used it consistently as a means of resistance. This is the first time we're actually using it as a means of support. I'd be very shocked if we break through this, because the next thing we're going to be moving to is back here, which would pretty much be a more neutral level. We have definitely been trading outside our neutral level here. Unfortunately, the drop that we would experience would be closer to about a 43% drop, which is worse than the pandemic that happened, which would just be absolutely insane if we do see a major dump like that. The ideal scenario is we hold above this support and trend on it. That's, what we're really looking for here. Granted that we are very much oversold on the weekly charts, it screams buy, because we haven't been oversold like that in 2 years. So it's another buying opportunity here. However, when you look at things like the monthly charts, it does show the slight possibility that we could correct back down inside this ascending fractal, which is very scary, and I hope it doesn't happen. But, you know, we could fall down to this moving average. Granted, we don't really retest this moving average. It's been a very long time since we did. You can see here since 2012, we've had years until 2020, so 8 years before we retested this moving average. It seems very unlikely that we'll come back down to it again. It's possible. We did it back in 02, and we did it back in 08. It's very possible we could catch back up with this, but it's not something I would rely on because it could take a very long time. And because we just did it, it's unlikely that we see it again here. So, I mean, at some point we are going to come back into contact with it, but hopefully these rise up, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually when we come back down, it won't be as big of a as a correction here. But as long as we can hopefully hold this support here and head up, we should be doing okay. The weekly charts is honestly, I feel like the bigger position to look at here. And because we have such major supports on the weekly right here, it does show signs as, hey, maybe we can hold this. This is the bottom. I mean, I talked about this months ago. Months and months and months ago in regards to the S&P. Hopefully we can hold this right here. This is it. And then branch up. This is the bottom. These are the buying opportunities. Extreme fear, extreme greed, exploding through the markets here. I mean, I don't even want to look at the Bitcoin fear and greed index because it's going to be so terrible. Last we were at 11. It's going to be much lower now. Bitcoin fear and greed is trading at 12. That's actually quite interesting. We've went up even though we've slumped even lower here. And then the stock market fear and greed index is doing pretty bad too. You can see right here, it is currently in the extreme fear category. Wow, just in the past couple of days, we've managed to switch from, we're holding 30% in stocks and 70% cash. And you can see the last time we had a good buying opportunity was here, which shows usually, typically we see a run to the upside after that. So it's crazy. It's really, really, really crazy. But otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.